To talk to us about the European debt crisis, Kun Nathakorn, we have the Ambassador David Lipman, the head of the delegation of the European Union to Thailand, on the line with us. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador.
Good afternoon.
You're speaking to ASEAN Business Report today.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the reports of the possible downgrades of the 15 Eurozone countries. Now, what is your comment on this rating outlook for the Eurozone?
Well, there's no doubt that there is turmoil in the Eurozone at the moment, and it's all about confidence. There is certainly a crisis of confidence and of substance, and the European Union needs to confront it, and we've done a lot in the last 18 months already.
Yes.
There have been rescue funds, new economic governance, but it's not enough. A systemic crisis needs a systemic answer, and we need, obviously, much more economic union. And we need to show that the euro is an irreversible process.
The euro is you mean the single currency system?
Yes, the euro, a single currency system, is an irreversible process. And we need to implement a certain number of decisions, and there will be a very crucial meeting of the European Council on the 8th and 9th this week.
Yes.
Where important decisions need to be taken.
I see. So, Ambassador, what are your hopes for the European summit at the end of this week?
Well, I'm very optimistic. There is no doubt that all of the countries of Europe and all the European institutions stand by the euro. And a certain number of things will be discussed and decisions need to be taken on such matters as fiscal discipline, fiscal integration as well. And we also have to look at a number of other questions as well. For example, we have to look at the question of Eurobonds and the role of the European Central Bank. Now, the real problem is when markets are in turmoil, markets react with the click of a mouse. But democracies take more time. And this is the difficulty that we face, is taking decisions of 27 member states or 17 members of the Eurozone does take time. And so we have to make sure that decisions are taken this week that will reinstall confidence, because there's very much a confidence crisis.
I see. Ambassador, previously you told us that the Eurozone integration was an irreversible process. So do you think
I said that the Eurozone has to be irreversible, not that it wasn't. Please don't misunderstand me. People have to understand that the Eurozone is irreversible, and we will certainly ensure that there is protection of the euro, and I have no doubt that the euro will survive. But we need to take measures to ensure its survival.
Ambassador, so should the meeting at the end of this week integrate further deeper physical union and integration as a way out of the crisis?
Certainly it will. There will certainly be decisions, in my view, on fiscal discipline, on the strengthening of convergence, on possibly further sanctions for those countries that do not observe fiscal discipline, and we will talk about the harmonization of taxation. We will talk about the mutualization of public debt, which we're talking about Eurobonds here, and we will certainly talk about the role of the institutions, including the role of the European Central Bank. And amongst all this package of things that will be discussed, I'm sure that there will be concrete decisions to ensure that there is more confidence in the euro.
Sir, let's turn to look at the businesses in Thailand here. Is the euro crisis affecting European companies working in Thailand or the Thai companies with exports to the European market?
Well, I mean, let's be clear. The Eurozone crisis is affecting the entire world. It wasn't without reason that President Obama in Washington, when we had a European summit with the Americans, talked about the importance of dealing with the Eurozone crisis. So you know, it is affecting the debt crisis, is affecting the entire world. There is no doubt. But as regards European companies in Thailand and things like that, there is no reason to believe that there will be any withdrawal of European companies in Thailand, if that is what your question is.
I see. Well, Ambassador, it's a pleasure to have you join us on our program today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.